Yo, guys, welcome. How's it going? I hope everyone's good. Zulu, welcome, mate. Yeah, welcome, Zulu. Let me get my chat back up really quickly. Yeah, Emma, how's it going? How are you? Tyler's here. Zulu's here. How's it going? Oliver, Dan. How's it going, mate? The champ is here. Legend, Zulu. Good to see you here, Dan, too. And Oliver. Yeah. Nice work. Nothing really for me today other than like a little long trade on NASDAQ. I made like $26 times 2, so like $50 on 2 accounts or nothing. It got me out basically the rest break even. It was this long here. I took a little tiny bit off here, trod my stop to break even, then it hit break even the candle after. But other than that, absolutely nothing. Gold's a waiting game. Gold's pushing down here. I'm going to be looking for some sells. I'm going to be looking for some sells on the next 30-minute candle. All right. Yo, Sunrise, how's it going, mate? Naz, welcome, bro. Last day before back to work tomorrow. McDeegs, all good, man. Let's try and catch something in this session. Let's try and catch something, mate. Yeah, guys. If you're new to the channel, like I say, drop a like, drop a question. Make sure you subscribe and put notifications on. Let me get up analytics. Yeah, we've got 20 tuning in right now. Welcome, all welcome. Yeah, Naz, welcome. Sunrise, Emma, all good. Gold's playing. Gold's annoying me. No, Gold's fine here. I'm gonna be looking for some sells in about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. I'm gonna be looking for some sells down into these lows, guys. Quite simple analysis here. We've taken these highs. We're closing bearish. We've got these lows down here. We haven't really had a breakout since. We had a decent breakout here. I'm going to be waiting for this 30 and hourly to try and take gold down into these lows, okay? Because, you know, even if we catch it like here, I've still got like 40 ticks into them lows. So let me just send this. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, Charlie, welcome, bro. I wanted the NQ move. Nice. 5 looking good. Let's have a look at the 5. Oh, yeah, 5 could confirm as well. I might have a little stab at the 5. I can't take 5 confirmation, actually, because it's the last 5 of the hourly, bro. It's a good job I had a look at that. But that's looking clean for some sells down. That's looking clean for some sells down. We took, if you remember yesterday's trade on live, guys, we took this sell here, didn't we? We took this sell down on gold yesterday. If you were watching yesterday on the live, we took this and it ended up pushing. Look at that. What a push. It ended up pushing like 80 ticks. Beautiful trade yesterday, guys. I took profits up here, but very nice push. This was yesterday's trade. It was 2 wins for me yesterday. 2 from 2. But this was very clean. Very, very clean. Literally just confirmed as we were continuing that move down. Can't go wrong with that. But yeah, the sort of the same pattern we're seeing here, potentially for a sell, but I just can't take it with it being the last 5 minute of the hourly. All right. Hi, Fabio. Charlie, welcome, mate. Naz is here. Good. Yes, Ashton, good to see you, bro. I'm waiting for this 30 closure for potential sells, personally, guys. Closes below this level, I'll be looking for some sells down. So, yeah, I'll be waiting for this 30 to close, and then I'll want to see an initial top wick, and then I'll put an order on for this to push down and push into these lows down here. So, yeah, 30's closing nice. I just need some sort of continuation. This 5 could play out. Like I say, I can't take it, though, unfortunately. Even though I'd love to. I just can't take it. Anton, how's it going? Welcome. Fabio, welcome, bro. My half risk would have been amazing. Yeah, there was a decent half risk up here. Yeah, Jordan. Is it Jordan, mate? Yeah, Tinish is Jordan. Jordan put in the Discord community about this half risk sell up here, and it's playing out. I said to him, it's not the cleaners, but the concepts are there. And yeah, look at that 100 tick push. Beautiful half risk trade there. Beautiful half risk trade. Yeah, nice one, man. Nice one. But next one for me is the 30 closure. I'm just going to see how this 30 closes, see if I can take some shorts. I'll be taking it on... Let me just get up MGC. I'll be taking it on these two accounts here, guys. These two have requested payouts. If you've seen in the Discord community or in the free Telegram, I've taken 2 payouts on these today for about 1.7k. And I'm just going to be trading these two on stream today. See what happens. I'll be taking a payout on these two tonight anyway, regardless. So yeah. Hi, Joe. Welcome. Welcome, Nancy. Welcome to the stream. Dun, 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 dun. What do we... Yeah, 30 closure here. I'm going to be looking for some sells. I've got 3 minutes. I'm going to see how it closes, guys. I've got some decent first targets. I've got some decent first targets at like 20 ticks, and then at final TP is like 30. But I'd like to see gold actually give me a top wick. I don't want it to set these targets. If it closes below, are you going to enter the re... Yeah, I always wait. My entries are always the same. My entries are always initial top wick and flip down. I don't just enter instantly. Never. Never. I'd like a little wick to form, to be honest. I'd like a little wick to form. This 5 minutes actually playing out as well. Yeah, the 5 minutes playing out. Which is annoying, because that's just a textbook half-risk trade. This is very identical to yesterday's trade that we took. If you look at this trade here that's playing out in profit, look at yesterday's stream trade that we took. Here. Look how similar they look. Take the highs, close bearish, push down. Take the highs, close bearish, push down. You took a loss on gold longs at 12. 12. Yeah, I didn't take it. I didn't take it because it didn't break above my level. There was a lot of structure in the way up here. And the range just wasn't clean enough for me. But it wasn't too bad of a trade. The closure was strong, just not the cleanest of entries. I think they'll be cleaner today, to be honest. Right, let's have a look now. 30 minutes about to close. Top wick, I'll look for the flip down because it's left a bit of space, which is good. What I don't want to see is just this candle just push down instantly. Hey, yo, what's up? How's it going, Paul? Welcome, mate. Welcome. So let's go on here. Hey, up, mate. Yeah, welcome, Paul, mate. So if this candle is nice strong closure here, how many ticks have I got into them lows? I am looking for sells here. How many ticks have I got? I've got 20 ticks there, which is not bad. If it can start, like I said, I'm not entering now. It's only like 10 seconds into the candle. But I am going to be looking for shorts. Right, guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to put this order on here. I'm going to get a stop sell for, I'm going to do 10. I'm going to do 10 micros on this. This is linked across 2 accounts, by the way, guys. So yeah, I've got this sell stop on here, on this closure, on the 30. I'm going to be looking for a play down into these lows here. If we wick fill, that'll be my first target. But yeah. Sorry for my bad English. All good, man. Where you from, Zulu? Where you from, man? All good. I understand what you're saying. What would first targets be? First targets are like 15 ticks and then 20 ticks final TP. Yeah, 20 ticks final TP, really. I think, like I say, if this flips bearish, what is the stop loss right now? I don't want to have a huge stop. 20 tick stop's not too bad. What I'll do, actually, stop sell. 5. Stop sell. 3. I'm going to delete this one and put 8 on instead. South Africa, nice, man. Nice. I'm on my right accounts here. Yeah, I'm right accounts. Yeah, so stop loss is going to be about $176. But as soon as price... First target for me is going to be these lows down here. Like I say, if we look at the actual gold chart, is it going to take me out instantly? I'll have another go. If it takes me out, like I say, I'm going to have it a little bit above. If it takes me out, I'll put stops on the lows. But we have got news in like 27 minutes, so it could get a little bit choppy. That's why I've de-risked a little bit. Yeah, I'm out of that one. That was quick. That was very quick. Yeah, negative 180 there, which is like negative 20 ticks on 8 micros. I went to buy gold. George just joined. What's the play? I was looking for some sells, mate, but like I say, we've got news in like 27 minutes. So it is a little bit choppy right now. But like I say, if it starts rejecting, I'll look for more sells. Went for a buy on gold and lost. Where are you buying from, mate? The only buy really for me, I took a buy on NQ today. I took a little win. Not much. I took a little win here on the 15-minute. I took a little win on the 15-minute here. So 64 points. But it was only low risk. It was like $50. It's like, yeah. Just broke trend line 2. Yeah, it wasn't a bad trade, man. It wasn't a bad trade. It was only low risk, but it wasn't a bad trade. It was a 30-minute entry on the flip. Did go into a little bit of profit and then flip back bullish, but it happens. Overall, it wasn't a bad entry below this. So wasn't a bad entry below this structure too. Because if I were taking sells, I'd need to close below here, and it closed below all that. So it was absolutely fine. Like I say, I got taken in like here, got taken out there. So 18 tick stop loss. I mean, we made like 40 ticks yesterday. But like I said, these accounts here, I'm being a bit more risky on them because I've taken many payouts already. Like I said, I'll be requesting some more on these, maybe like 1.5, 1.6k dollars. But yeah, I'm being a bit more risky. But it's set up. It's set up. It was a valid impulse. Like I say, you've took liquidity up here. You've closed below multiple levels. Didn't think it would retrace that much back after flipping like 2 times. But it is what it is. Like I say, you can't be 100% right in this game. You got to just execute what's correct. This was a valid H1 and 30-minute impulse. Yesterday it worked out 2 times actually. Yesterday I was up about 60 ticks. Today I'm down 15, so 35 ticks up across 2 days. But like I say, we've still got a long time to go today. Still got a long time to go. Yeah, this account here, guys, you can't see it, but this is like negative $140. 140, all right? But yesterday, this was 500 in positive, so you can see the difference. Like I say, if you are taking L's, make sure they're small and make your wins big. Leave runners, okay? Yeah, where was your buy, mate? Where was your buy? The only buy really on gold for me today was here. Here. After it brought this level. Like, you can see what I look for, look. I wait for breakouts. So when this broke out, I was looking for buys. When we broke out here, I'm looking for sells. Like, my idea on gold here was for this to continue pushing down into these lows, which is like 25 tick profit, which is fine. Pre-news, like I say, I don't really trade from... I'll take a trade like 30 minutes before, but like now it's getting to a point where I won't be taking... Like, this can get choppy now. Like I say, I've just been chopped out of this, to be fair. I won't be looking for trades now until, you know, 15, 20 minutes passes. But the 30 and the hourly closed very nice. Runners down into there was my overall goal. And if this pushed and flipped down into there, look at that. You've got like 40 ticks, which is very clean. Very clean. Especially the hourly. That hourly tells me that it should be pushing down, but like I say, it's pre-news. How would you catch a breakout like that when looking for... Yeah, so this morning's breakout, like I say, not every breakout is going to be super clean and actually play out. But look, you get an idea of what I look for. Okay, look at this. Break above this level. After the breakout, how many ticks profit? Look at that, you've got 100 ticks profit. If you caught the trade, there's 100 ticks there. When you break below ranges, let's say you had your level for sells below here. Well, did it break below? Well, yes, it did. Look, it broke below. I was looking for this to flip down after the breakout into these lows for like 30, 40 ticks. This hasn't. I give it the best shot. I waited for the top wick. It flipped me in. Didn't go to my targets. So what? Like, I don't care. I'll just get the next one. Any views on Bitcoin today? No, mate. I don't trade day trade. It's pointless looking at Bitcoin every day, mate, because I don't trade it, day trade it. I mean, looking at the 15 here, yeah, it kind of did close as a liquidity grab, but these lows here were kind of too nice for it not to take them, which was like 20 ticks to first target. So I was willing to take that risk, especially we could have got some more pre-news volume pushed to the downside as well. It could have easily just continued down into some of these lows, which would have been a very nice trade. But yeah, not bad trade. And 4 hour lows as well. Tough one, tough. That took me out negative 25. Yeah, no, it wasn't a bad trade, mate. I took the same. I took like negative 18 ticks. I didn't have a 25 tick stop loss. My stop loss were like there. But it was valid. It was a valid trade. Like yesterday, I made 55 ticks yesterday. Like 18 ticks is absolutely nothing. Like today I'm down like negative 15. Like, what is 40 ticks profit across 2 days? Don't look at one trade and get annoyed. Look at it in terms of weeks. Like, you know, look at the weeks. Like, look at the weeks here. Like, last week, bang, 1.3k profit. Do you know what I mean? Or last week, 862. That's the week, guys. 76% win rate. Okay? These are obviously partials and stuff. Okay? These are partials. This isn't me taking 21 trades. But I'm showing you from Monday to today, or from this time to last week, on 4 accounts, it's basically 1k profit. Don't look at your trading on a trade basis and say, oh, I've lost this, I'm a bad trader. Like, look at this, guys. in every 10 trades, I'm gonna take 2 or 3 losses, but I'll take 7 wins. I don't care if I just take a loss. I took 2 wins yesterday. I'm bound to take a loss on the 3rd trade. If you look at it, if you look at the data that I've got in front of me here, it's actually, that trade was likely to lose because I've already taken 2 wins yesterday. Okay? So when you're looking at your trades, don't look at it as like, oh, I've taken a loss today, let's go and cry. No, it's not about that. Like, look at it in terms of how many wins you're taking overall. I'm very, very surprised. Like I say, we've taken this trendline liquidity. I wanted to come and take some more of this trendline liquidity, as I mentioned at the start of the stream. Yeah, got all this trendline down here to take. Yeah, like I said, this is just a pre-news move, to be honest. Pre-news move. Let's have a look. Big range now. Cjan, how's it going, mate? Welcome, mate. But yeah, that's the best way to get SL'd though, in and out in minutes. No messing about. Takes you in on the flip, bang, 3 minutes you're out. I don't mind. Yeah, guys, any questions, let me know. Get some questions in the comment if you got any. Let me know. Won before on Naz, but took the L on gold just then. Yeah, man. I took a W on Naz as well. I'm 2 trades, 1 win, 1 loss today as well, man. I took the 15-minute long here. Like I say, I went more risk on the gold trade, but I still took a little win that takes a bit of the loss away. Like I say, guys, just look at the statistics. Don't look at trading. Don't look at trading on a trade basis. Like, if you take a loss, well, and it's a huge loss, well, that's nothing to do with strategy. That's nothing to do with anybody else. That's to do with your risk management. You can't blame someone because, like, look at this equity curve, guys. Look at this equity curve. It starts off at the week, $750 in profit. You know, a couple of sideways, no trade days and stuff, not trading the account, and then look at that. This is a very healthy equity curve. You know? Very nice, clean trades up. Little pullback, you're gonna have that, and then pushes higher. Okay? But like I say, every 10 trades, 2 or 3 losses is normal. Okay? It's absolutely normal. And if you look at that and understand that, I need to look at it in terms of how many trades I'm taking long term, in terms of wins, losses on single trades, then you're going to be, you already stepped ahead. If you trade prop firms, how you withdraw your profits, I do it with Wise, mate, through Wise. Yeah. But yeah, I trade prop firms and I trade through Wise. See, watch this flip down now, and we're just a little bit too late. I still think these targets are great. Like, if I was swing trading this, you know, obviously I'm not going to be entering it so close to news now, but, you know. Still up $60. See, nice, man, nice. How much do Wise take? Nothing, mate. Wise don't take anything. Wise maybe get like a couple of dollars. Yeah, they might get a couple of dollars if you change it from like USD to pounds. They get the money when you're like transferring, like converting, sorry. If I had to, when I do journal this trade today, if anything, one thing that I'd look at is how close we are to news. Okay, first thing I'd look at is how close I am to news, and the second thing would be is how this 15-minute closed as a grab. Other than that, it's a perfect trade because this isn't a 15-minute entry. This is a 30 an hourly entry. Really, you know, 9 times out of 10, this would be a quick push down. But with news, that's probably the only thing I'm thinking about. News is factored in for it to push down later. But other than that, it's a high probability entry for it to come into these laws and then into these laws. On getting out a drawdown on a combine, just keep following the plan, mate. Like I've already showed you, look at the stats. Like, one thing that you need to understand is you're not going to win every single trade. Like, do I win every trade? No, like, I'll lose some, I'll win some. Like, look, 67% win rate, 76% win rate. You know, every 10 trades, I'll take 3 losses. Just understand that if you've got a profitable strategy, you don't need any advice. The only thing that you need to do is keep following the plan. What do I journal on? I use TradeZeller. I've only just started using it, to be honest. I've only started using it like maybe 2 months ago. Raging about that loss. Shouldn't have. Taking it so close news. Oh, well, on to the next. Yeah, on to the next, man. Like, it depends what your rules are. My rules for trading is like 15 minutes before news, because you can really get some nice trades before news. So mine's 15 minutes before, 15 minutes after. If it's like 30 minutes, which that one were, it's fine. Like I say, guys, if you're not risking correctly or you don't like trust your plan, then yeah, you're gonna be a bit you get annoyed, you get angry easy when you take losses. But if you have a plan that you trust and a plan that you can turn back on and understand what you need to see, then it's a lot different. You know, like I say, we're in the game of losing, and you can't expect to win every trade. And if you can't accept a loss, then your trading's probably not going to be for you. The quicker you can accept losses, which there's going to be plenty of them, you know, the quicker you're going to be... Well, the quicker you're going to be able to accept them, and the quicker you'll be able to move on from them and start looking for the next trade. And the quicker you can start looking for the next best trade is the time that, you know, is the time that you're going to be looking for top quality entries to the plan to then get out of, well, if you're in a bit of drawdown, get out of drawdown, carry on being profitable. Okay? Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't taken any liquidity to the downside. This is quite strange for gold. Gold's had a very nice closure, and it's just simply not taken any liquidity. It's just instantly pushed straight up. It flipped a couple of times and then instantly pushed straight up. It's not taken any of these lows. Normally, if you're going to push higher and reverse on gold, look, you'll take some highs, you'll take some highs, you'll take some lows, you'll take some highs, take some highs, take some highs. Always, but now we've just pushed down, nice strong closure, and instantly started pushing back up. Like, what can you do? I was looking for that push down before the push up, taking partials, taking profits, and letting it push up then. Like, I did everything that I could do, and that's it. Did not see that coming. Me too, man. It's all good. Like I say, all you can do, and that's why you have a plan. That's why you have a strategy, what you can stick to. Because if you didn't have a plan and didn't have a strategy, you would see things in the market and you wouldn't know why you're taking it. I knew exactly why we're taking this short, simply because we closed below multiple levels. I had lows to trade into, which for me, 9 times out of 10 will get taken before a push higher. Like we saw here, like we saw here, like we see here. And I knew after this strong closure, we were going to push into there before the push higher, but we didn't. It just instantly reversed. And all I can think is news has done that, okay? But would I take this if I saw this trade in the next hour? Of course I would. I'd take it again. To be fair, it is quite... it is quite big news. Unemployment claims, it's not little news. I'm just surprised that gold hasn't taken liquidity before it's pushed even higher. Like, it loves taking liquidity before pushing. Like, look, what's gold done here? Like, when you had a closure up here, look, took the highs, push lower. Took the highs, push lower. Took the highs, push lower. Even here, took the highs, bang, push lower. We haven't taken any lows and pushed higher. Look, no highs has been taken, no lows has been taken, no lows has been taken. That was my first targets, for them to get taken before the push higher, and it didn't. And when you... One of them, innit? Joe, I'm still... Yeah, I'm on the 30 for now. Yeah, I'm still on the 30 for now. I'm going to be watching this news in 5 minutes. And then if we get a break above, I'll be looking for buys. And then if we start, I'll probably have this as my range now. I'll be looking for a push down. Would you ever backtest? No, I'll find it on... I'll find that with forward testing. I'll find that through forward testing. I don't... Do I need... Like I say, you can... It's always good to improve. But guys, look at the long-term picture. Don't take losses and instantly think that you need to start tweaking your strategy. It's absolutely crazy. People take a loss and they'll either strategy hop to probably another strategy that's not even better, or they'll just start thinking that there's something wrong with the strategy. No, like when we took this trade yesterday, where are we? When we took these shorts down here yesterday, I made 50 ticks. It was fine. It's all good. We took a win. And people, when they take a win, it's all good. They don't want to look into it no more. But when people take a loss, it's like there's something wrong with the plan, something wrong with the strategy. It's nothing wrong with it. It's just a loss. You just got to accept it and move on. End of the day. You just got to harden up and move on to the next one. Yeah, look at that. That's a big news fake out, and I was in it. Yeah, big push. I don't know why the Telegram photo's not coming up. It's quite annoying. I don't know why. Yeah, it's still not going on. It's right. It's right. Yep, 100% agree. I'm very, very surprised we haven't taken any liquidity, to be honest with you. After that 30 closure, taking liquidity above, closing bearish, this is a textbook trade I take time and time again. The fact that we didn't take any liquidity to the downside before pushing higher is very rare. Yeah, it's just news, guys. It's literally just news. It's just news manipulation. And to be on the wrong side of it, it is what it is. I'm not bothered. It was valid. All good. How's everyone's day been today, guys? Has anybody else taken any positions? Do you expect it to come back down now? No. We've got news in 2 minutes. I'm just gonna let it play out. My own fault for not checking news. It depends what your rules are, bro. It really depends what your rules are. My rules are fine to trade before 15, 20 minutes before news. So to take the trade at 1 o'clock was fine for me. Yeah, to take the trade at 1 o'clock was absolutely fine for me. Yeah, guys, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, can we crush the like if you haven't already? Do you ever put levels at the wicks? If it makes sense. If it makes sense to. Normally just in between wicks and bodies as much as I can. Like here, can you see? Wicks, body, wicks and bodies in between. Just so it's like an average of where the structure is. Like if that was structure, it's just in between it. 1 loss, mate. Yeah, I'm 1 win, 1 loss. Yeah, 1 win, 1 loss for me today. But yesterday was great, so today's a little loss. We're up like 35 ticks from yesterday if we counted from yesterday. 3 candle pattern, break back above. Double top first target. 7 ticks. I mean, not a bad entry but it's on news, guys. It's not a bad entry, but it's the news candle. I'm not taking it. It is the news candle. Look at that. Straight back down. Horrible price action. Now watch it come and take the liquidity. Now watch it come and take the liquidity that we wanted to target. Yeah, that's just manipulation. Manipulation. Push down. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Couldn't trade yesterday, and that was the clean. Yeah, yesterday was very clean. Yesterday I took 2 wins. Very clean stuff. Yeah, yesterday was nice. There was plenty of entries to take as well. I only caught 2, but there were plenty of entries. This week's not been too bad. This week's been profitable. Like, how much are we up? Look at that, 820. Like, if I look at these two accounts here, it's like 950, 82% win rate. You see? 82% win rate on these accounts. That's what I mean in trusting the plan. Trust the process. Don't care about singular trades. Look, $950 profit. $950 on 2 accounts in the week. And then 860 times 2. Okay? 60, 70, 75% win rate. Single trades do not matter. If you take a loss, all good. If you take a win, all good. Just follow it and play it out over time. Neutral day, done for the day. Yeah, that was a bit of a risky play, man. There was no entry for me. But if it's to your plan, then why not? Yeah, gold's going to come and take this liquidity that I wanted to target. Annoying, but it's just too clear not to take. Max 1 win a day, max 1 loss 250. Yeah, not bad, mate. I don't have rules. I take like 2 to 3 trades per day, but I don't have rules in how much I win, how much I lose. Like, I know following the plan and staying consistent to it, I've got like a 75% win rate. Look, my profit factor is bigger than my losses. You know, probably not on this account now, but if you look at this one, look, my risk to reward is 2.3R. So every time I risk $74, I'm making, well, every time I risk $30, I'm making 74. So this is this week. Okay, guys, this is this week. So all I'm trying to say to you is don't let a trade ruin your week. It just doesn't make sense. Got a buy at 35, 35, 35. Yeah, there's nothing for me just yet until we break out. NQ's dropping, is it? Oh, yeah, look. Wow. Wow-wee. Look at NQ here. Big sell-off. You're right there, man. Look at that. Breaking through this level, too. Breaking through this level. Yeah, we'll take another, yeah, I'll take another trade. I've only taken 2 trades today. I've taken 1 win, 1 loss. So I'm open to another trade for sure. I didn't trade much like at the start of the week. I didn't trade much at the start of the week anyway, so it just makes up for that. But yeah, if I see a valid entry, I'll take it. Like, look at gold now. Basically, where our entry was, it's coming to take that liquidity. Obviously, you know, that was the entry, which it took us out. Well, took me out. But now it's coming for that liquidity I wanted to target. Look at that. It pushed into a bit of profit and then reversed and took me out for like 18 ticks and then smashed up these highs and then reversed down back into these lows. Yeah, to be fair, I'll put in the journal that it was very close to news and next time I'll probably stay out. But it is what it is. I followed the plan. Clean hourly closure. Now it's flipping. What can you do? What can you do? Fair value 35? 35. Nah, I think these lows are going to come and get taken. It's just that the rest of that trend line liquidity too. Like, you look at this price action and you're like, why did you not come and why did you not flip bearish for me? But you've come up, you've left a double top, not taken any liquidity, and now you're pushing down. That is why I say the markets care nothing about what you say. You can think you're super right. The market just doesn't care. Didn't flip for me here. but it pushed up, left a double top, and then flips again. Yeah, look at that. TP hit, guys. I'm still holding, by the way. I am still holding this. I'm joking, by the way, guys. I'm out. You saw me take it. I'm out. But it's working out now. Oh, just a little too early, I guess. I'm trading futures too, mate. I trade futures here, look. This is futures prop firms. Yeah, I'm on futures, man. I just execute on this chart. I execute on this chart, but I just do my analysis on this because it's a lot cleaner. Stop profit and take loss. Nice, man. Let's have a look at something. I wanna have a look at no trades today on these accounts, guys. I've taken payouts. Look, profit on my account here was $1,844. So I've taken $800 profit split, $844 profit split on this, and I've taken $841 profit on this, and I can take profit on these two accounts tonight too. So I'll take like maybe 1.2, 1.5k if I want to later on. Yeah. Decent for the month. Stop profit and take loss. Yeah, I think he's just doing the opposites, Naz. I'll be setting alarms for before start of every week. Now, what for the do you mean for the news? Do you mean for the news? Like I say, bro, it depends what your rules are. Don't alter your rules because it didn't work out once or it didn't work out 2 times. If it worked, you need to understand, is it going to work out over time? And I understand that taking trades an hour before news is absolutely fine because you can get these really nice pushes. You know, 10, 15 minutes, no, but like 30 minutes for me is absolutely fine. Cheers for lights, guys. Nice one. Thank you. 15. Appreciate it. Can we crush 20? What level clause are you looking to take now? Below this level here, mate. 33, 32 clauses. Yeah, 33, 32 clauses. I can't, yeah, like I said, I can't set trades on these two, but I'll be trading these leader and follower there. Still got decent buffers on these, though. I've still got like 1.7k or something buffer on these two, so like 3.4k buffers, which are absolutely fine. There's a lot of trading left in them. But yeah, gold's going to set my targets, unfortunately. I mean, hourly flip trade is crazy, isn't it? Could you imagine getting the hourly flip here? I mean... Guys, I want to ask questions. I want to ask you all a question. Be honest. Be honest, okay? Honesty is key here. How do you feel when you take a win? And how do you feel after you take a loss? Tell me the difference. What do you do? How do you feel before you when you take a win? And how do you feel when you take a loss? I bet everybody feels the same. Okay? Tell me. I bet a lot of people say the same thing. After a win, I don't do anything. I'm just happy to look for the next best trade. But when I take a loss, I'm just looking to enter the market instantly. Are NASDAQ shorts possible on the hourly? It depends how it closes, mate. There's 17 minutes till it closes, and it's not looking the best. It's looking a bit wicky. Have you seen the studies for a loss first win on gambling? Yes, mate. That's what I was asking people. Feel depressed when I lose, feel on top of the world when I win. 100%, guys. You need to make that emotion as, like, guys. You need to make that emotion, like, emotionless. You need to be emotionless to it. That's the thing. A lot of people have no reaction when they lose, when they win. And you got to train yourself. You've literally just got to train yourself. Okay? Okay, a lot of people, when they take a win, they'll look for the next trade to be a valid trade because they're happy. But when they take a loss, the next trade they're not looking for is a valid trade. I'll tell you that. And you need to make it. Don't feel it, guys. Just feel the same. Try and... you have to train yourself. And there's nothing you can do. You can't read books. You can't, you know, watch motivational videos on TikTok. Can't read books, psychology books. They're not going to help you. The only thing that's going to help you is doing it yourself and training yourself to do it. Like, when I take a loss, I'll talk myself through it, like I did with you guys. I'll journal it, and then I'm just chilling. I'm relaxing now. I'm not doing anything. I'm talking the same way. I'm not annoyed. I'm not agitated. Nothing. Okay? I'm not entering more positions now. I'm chilled. And that's just from training yourself to do it. Simple as that. Fantastic when I win, fed up when I lose, trying to change that mindset. Yeah, change it. And the best way to do it is literally just to execute and take the losses. If they're valid losses, it's fine, okay? Obviously, I'm not going to tell you to execute and try and lose, but this trade here was valid, and it was a valid loss. Simple. Done. On to the next one. Alright? I hope it helps, though. I really do. I bet you like seeing me take losses as well, guys. I bet you like it. I bet you like it. Bet you're like, yes, Joe takes losses too. It's not just me. But to be fair, this is my first loss this week. Yeah, this is my first loss this week. Yeah. Yeah, first loss this week. Not bad. Maybe second. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, first or second, I don't know. I'll have to look at my journal. How long did it take you to get like that? Like I say, it's just about training yourself to do it long enough. It's not about people. Some people take longer than others. Like, for me, it took at least a couple of years. At least a couple of years. When you, like I say to everyone, it's just about executing. It's literally all about executing. Executing the plan. The main reason why most people, and this is why you don't really see it in the community too much, okay, but the main reason why most people crumble after taking losses is because they don't have a plan and they don't trust the plan. You know, if you entered a trade, guys, and you took a loss and you understood it was a valid loss and you understood why it might have gone wrong, well, it's good because you've got that clarity. and you've got that reassurance to, oh, I can take this again and it'll work out 70% of the time, 75% of the time. But the problem is why people who haven't got a plan crumble is because they don't know what they were looking for and they didn't understand why they took it. And then they'll just take a random trade next time to try and get them losses back. Okay? So for me, understanding that this was a valid impulse entry for shorts, I was just a little bit early on it, maybe because it was pre-news as well. Well, I know that my impulse entries in my journal are a 77% win rate. Or maybe like 74% now. But yeah, just say plus 70%. So I know that every 10 trades that I take of these, I'll hit my target at 40 ticks. Okay? So I'm not bothered. I don't care. That helps you get over the getting annoyed with losses. Okay? That really does help you. Journaling, understanding the plan, and understanding your percentages. I took so many losses when I started, and I was just annoyed, and now win and a lot. Yeah, that's it, mate. It doesn't bother me. Yeah, same for you. Same for me, mate. Same for me. Your advice really does help, and it will beat an into me whether I like, yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. Good stuff, Deegs. And that's the thing, guys. A lot of people will come to the stream. They will see someone take a loss, and they'll be like, okay, bye, I'm going. But they don't understand that it's just a part of the game. Okay? It's just a part of the game. And I'm going to rock up to YouTube, and I'm going to take plenty more losses in the years to come, live in front of everybody. But I'm also going to take many wins too. Like yesterday. Beautiful 50 tick win yesterday. Negative 18 tick loss today. It happens. But now targets are getting smashed as expected. a bit early to that trade. Yes, because it makes you normal. To be fair, yeah. To be fair, yeah. It's not often we take full stop loss that quick. It's not often, but it happens, doesn't it? Hi, bro. Hiya, man. How's it going, mate? Welcome. When it begins running against you, had you decided when to take that loss? Yeah. So, on the trade, I had this was the range, and price broke to the downside, and I had targets down here. So for me, the candle opened up, it pushed down, and it created a new wick like this. 1 second. It created a new wick like this. Not as big, but it was like so. So what I did is I had a sell stop on the low of it, like this. And this flipped bearish, went into a little bit of profit like this. 1 second. Went into a little bit of profit like this, and my stop loss was literally on the high. So it went into a little bit of profit, might have been like 4 or 5 ticks, not much at all. And then it went and hit stop loss. But it actually pushed up like this. So, yeah, good stop loss. It was only like 18 ticks, but very, very small. But that was the idea. It's the same management all the time. And like I said, these targets that I wanted to take out have been crushed. But it is what it is. Like you can't get it perfectly every time, and that's the beauty about trading. You don't need to be right every single time. You need to be right all the time. Okay. Yo, from India, nice one, man. No, I do not provide signals, mate. I am not a signals provider. I'm a mentor. TP2 smashed, yes. Did you take it, Ron? Did you take themselves down? Mate, I like I say, welcome from India. Good to see you here, but I don't provide signals. Alright? Like, seriously, guys, do this. Do what I did as well. Like, if you're doubting yourself, go onto your dashboard, whatever, if it's a Top Step dashboard, whatever it is, and have a look at the performance stats. And look at, okay, this is a weekly thing. And this is a weekly thing here. And look at your results over the week. Don't look at it on a day. So if you take a loss and you're saying, oh, I'm losing faith, just say, okay, let's have a look at the week. And I'm looking at this week and saying, okay, 82% win rate, $950 on one account. Same on this account. On these, 76% win rate, $860. And I'm not bothered because I know like the next couple of trades could be wins. Do that and get it into your head. Okay? Caught it to make up for the loss. Nice. Took the 5-minute Wickville. Where is your course? I want to learn. I can put it in the... One sec, Matt. Use this link and you can sign up. Discord community. Let me put it in. Yeah, use that link. Let me... Pin message. Yeah, use that link and you can sign up to the Discord community mentorship, mate. You can learn the full strategy there. Marvel. You got to click the link, choose a plan, and then you'll be able to get involved. What is NASDAQ doing? See, there's nothing happening here. Just waiting, really. Just a waiting game. Not much has happened at all, really. Trump's talking, is he? It's paid? Yeah, it is paid, mate. My mentorship is paid. Yeah, it is. I put a lot of time into the mentorship. But very reasonable priced. Very reasonably priced. He's talking now, is he? Let's have a look at the Forex Factory. News. Is he speaking now? Unemployment claims was 20 minutes ago. Durable goods. Nah, I don't see anything. It probably will be though. You've probably seen it correctly. If he is on the news. Whoa. Oh, one sec, guys. Sorry, guys, bear with me. 2 minutes. My camera has just... my camera for my screen's just died. Let me just get it back up. When it decides to sort itself out. Here we go, guys. Allow. Nice one. Okay, we're back. We should be back anyway. Yeah, we're back. Nice one. My camera just died. I need to plug it in. Apologies. Let me get it. Let me get the screen back up. Yeah, so news calendar. Today, like I say, we had the unemployment claims. Is Trump talking? Possibly. That's why we're probably seeing this sell-off. But these targets are getting crushed now. Like I say, I was a little bit too early. I was a little bit too early trying to short here, but we're starting to see that push now. Best £60 per month you'll ever spend. Kevin, I appreciate that, mate. How are your accounts doing, Kevin? How are they going, bro? I'm in the group and can say no other group leaders spend as much time updating and chatting the group as Joe is in his. Appreciate that, Ron, mate. Appreciate that, bro. Nice one, pal. Yeah, cheers for feedback, guys. Look at that. Absolutely crushing down now. Crushing it. $400 away from another 3k payout. Insane. Have you already taken some payouts, Kevin? 3k with. Have you taken them with top one? Insane. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna head off shortly though. I'm gonna head off shortly. I'm not gonna be sit here watching this. It's taking all these targets. These targets that I wanted to take out are getting crushed. I tried a short trade and yeah, it wasn't the right timing, I guess. But it is what it is. Like I say, you can't, like we've already mentioned, you can't get it right 100% of the time. Can't get it right 100% of the time. You're going to be early, you're going to be late sometimes. It is what it is. Probably have to wait for a new range to form, to be honest with you. Probably have to wait for a new range here. Great analysis, just the news played us. Yeah, mate, that's it, Ron. That's it. The analysis was bob on. The analysis was perfect. Into these, the liquidity was here, the closure was here. Everything was perfect for sells. The direction was perfect. The thing is, just the entry was a bit early for the actual push. And like I say, it created that top wick and then flipped down. And like I say, it is what it is. You just gotta move on. But I'm gonna head off, guys. I'm gonna go and stay live, and I'm just gonna go and trade live with the community and wait for this news to pass out. Okay. Started that top one futures firm today. They are actually brilliant. Up 2.6%. Nice, man. John, what account did you get? What account did you get, mate? Did you get the what account size did you get, mate? Look at this now, 100 tick plus. Yeah, it's crazy. It's annoying that it did it. I thought we were gonna get this push from the entry, but it decided to pull back more before the push down. But it is what it is, mate. Like, we'll see what happens. Let go, create a new range, and I'll be looking to trade again. But I'm not trading this price action right now. I need to let it range a little bit. Might jump on a member Zoom call in an hour. Might jump on a member Zoom call in an hour if you want. Right, guys. But yeah, that's me. I'm gonna head off, guys. If you're in the community, I'll see you there. Other than that, trade safe, and I'll see you tomorrow for the last Zoom call, the last YouTube live. Okay, guys. But yeah, we'll jump on a Zoom in maybe an hour. Members, Discord members, we'll jump on a Zoom in maybe an hour. See if we can take some live trades together, because I haven't really traded much today other than this trade here and on NAS. I'd like to try and catch maybe another position down into these laws. Alright. So yeah. In a bit, guys. Peace. Enjoy your day. Trade safe. And bye.